Being in love with yourself seems as easy as it is to breathe in fresh air. Knowingly or unknowingly, which can look like a lot of negative self-talk, a lack of discipline, and a decrease in personal growth. Oh honey, if you're ready to fall back in love with yourself, get your pen, get your Post-it, get your ambition planner, and let's go. Hello, Ambition Babes. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dion, also known as the face of ambition across all social media platforms. And today we're talking about love. We're talking about falling back in love with the most important person in this whole world, which is you. Oftentimes we fall out of love with ourselves and we don't even realize it yet. We're on a reinvention journey. We're really wanting to glow up, to reinvent ourselves. We want to enter this new year unrecognizable, but we don't actually love ourselves enough to do the work. So today I'm going to help you to recognize the areas in which you may have fallen out of love with yourself, and 5 very simple steps to fall madly, deeply, and more passionately in love with yourself than ever before. If you're new to my channel, I help women 40 years and older who are ready to be able to reinvent themselves, to glow up, to start their reinvention journey and experience the next level of personal growth. And if you're not over 40, honey, don't worry, you're welcome in this space as well. Just consider me your rich auntie that's willing to put you on so that you don't have to make the same mistakes that I have. And before we go any further, I would like to thank Jim for being a sponsor of this episode. We'll talk more about Jim later on in this video. So I know what you're thinking. Of course I love myself. Of course I'm the most important person in the world. I affirm myself every day. If you're like most women, you want to be deeply in love with yourself. You want to believe that you put yourself first, that you honor your temple every day, that no one is more important than you, your needs, your dreams, and your desires. But the reality of it is that an alarming number of women have fallen out of love with themselves and haven't experienced true self-love the majority of their adult life. So here are the top 5 ways that you have fallen out of love with yourself without even realizing it. Number 1, you put others first. And I'm not talking about first and first. I'm talking about first and first. Others are so far above you. You are way down at the bottom of your own totem pole. As women, we tend to prioritize so many other individuals. Our families, our mama, our daddy, our sisters, our husbands, children, stepchildren, nieces, nephews, aunts, godchildren, our careers, our relationships, even our best girlfriends, which oftentimes leads to an immense amount of burnout and self-neglect. Yesterday, I was watching this documentary. It was called I Am Not a Monster or something like that. It was just crazy how much this woman gave to so many other individuals in her life. And when it came to herself, she had absolutely nothing left. I don't want to spoil the documentary for you all, but she lost her mind. She did the absolute unthinkable. And the reason that she said she did it is because she lost herself. Now, just like any good documentary, you can choose who you want to root for. And even though I know she was wrong for what she did, I could definitely empathize with the fact that she fell out of love with herself. Everybody, everything, every activity came before her and her needs. I know that I'm speaking to someone, including myself, when I say I've done it, I've been there. And the moment that I recognized that behavior, I didn't choose to change. I needed to be needed. I wanted to be loved. I felt like the way that I could love others was to give so much of myself. But when I really reflect on the self-neglect that I was experiencing, it was absolutely tremendous, and I never felt like I was going to be able to bounce back. Number 2 is having unrealistic beauty standards. Your age, your body size, your complexion, your hair texture, your height, your nose, your cheeks, your chin, and that elusive thigh gap have all caused you to fall out of love with yourself. Our bodies are changing. They're fearfully and wonderfully made. They were never intended to always look the same. But that doesn't mean that the love that we have for our bodies should also be altered. Number 3 is stagnation in our personal growth. Feeling stuck and doing the same old thing the same old way causes you to feel a lack of personal achievement and can also cause you to focus more on your failures than the way that you are growing. Number 4 is negative self-talk. If you've watched any of my videos, you know how this is a big pet peeve of mine because it happens so effortlessly. The moment that someone says that you're beautiful, you're like, oh no, girl. No, I am not. You're beautiful. Look at your hair. Look at your skin. I wish I had your bone structure. Someone can't offer you the most simple compliment without you telling yourself that it's not good enough. Something as simple as saying, I like your nails, I like your shoes, or that purse is so cute. This old thing, you don't know how long I've had it. Those old raggedy shoes, I need to get some new ones. We don't consider this as negative self-talk, but when you hear it played back to yourself, you hear how every single time someone has something positive to say about you, you, you have a negative rebuttal. And number 5 is unresolved past trauma. Past hurt, failures, and unresolved emotions are literal baggage that block you from offering yourself the self-compassion that you deserve. So how do we fall back in love with ourselves? How do we reverse the damage that we have done in our past? How do I look myself in the mirror and remember how beautiful that I am, how worthy I am, how intelligent, how ambitious I am, and put myself first so that I can be the very best to others? This is where you're going to want to pull out your pen, your Post-it, or your ambition planner, because you're going to want to take notes. The number one way that you can start falling back in love with yourself as soon as today is to practice discipline. I cannot tell you what discipline looks like for you, but you know what it is. You've been so undisciplined in so many areas of your life. The way that you're going to start falling back in love with yourself is to choose one area of your life that you want to be more disciplined in. Maybe it's eating a little bit less. Maybe it's that you want to stop smoking. Limit the amount of drinks that you have. Maybe you want to get back in the gym. Maybe you want to clock out at 5 o'clock every day. Maybe you want to simply tell yourself that you love yourself every single morning. Heck, maybe you just want to make your bed and clean your house. There is an area of your life where you lack discipline, and the number one way to show yourself that you love yourself is to stop lying to yourself. The simple act of practicing discipline in just one area of your life increases your self-love hormone 10x. Is that scientifically proven? I don't know. But I want you to try it, and I want you to leave in the comments if it worked. If you say you're going to drink the water, drink the water. If you say you're going to prioritize your self-care by just taking a long shower every night, doing your nighttime skincare routine, setting your timer for 9 o'clock where you're starting to clean your house, get ready and prepare for the next day. If you say I'm going to clock out at 5 o'clock and give my family the time that they deserve, then do it. Being disciplined in one area of your life levels you up in so many other areas. I heard Mel Robbins say, also known as Auntie Mel, that she makes up her bed every single morning. No matter if she's on the road, no matter if she's at the house, she's going to make up her bed. And that is because it represents her very first win for the day. Yes, it is so much more easy to throw off the covers in the morning and hop out of bed. But the simple act of throwing off those covers, jumping out of bed, turning around, putting those covers under that mattress, fluffing your pillows, spraying some linen spray, opening your blinds, refreshing your room is an amazing way to show yourself that you are worthy of walking back into a clean space at the end of the day. Going to the gym and dedicating 30 minutes to your temple is an amazing signal to your brain that you are worthy, that you are beautiful, that you care about your body. Although I have 4 other areas where you could fall back in love with yourself, I could probably just end this video right here. Practicing discipline is the number one area where you can actually find yourself falling madly in love with yourself as soon as today. Speaking of discipline, I have found that I am undisciplined with taking my daily vitamins. It seems like such an easy task to swallow a pill, but there was one point in my life where I made a mistake and belched and tasted a multivitamin. That was all it took. It was disgusting. I thought maybe it was the vitamin that I took, so I tried some others. Not only was it something that I forgot to do every day, it was something that I found unpleasant. I tried everything. I put it in a little container with the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on it. I set out all of my vitamins on my desk so I wouldn't forget. But the simple thought of having to swallow all of those pills just made my stomach turn. And yes, I know that most vitamins come in gummy form, but the thought of putting all of those synthetic ingredients, fillers, and sugar into my body made me feel like this wasn't actually as healthy for me as I thought, and like I was eating a big pack of fruit snacks every day. That is why I'm so excited that this episode is sponsored by Jim. Jim is made from real food that your body knows and loves. That means no synthetic sources, just antioxidants that come straight from real ingredients. Because Jim uses whole ingredients, it's formulated for optimal absorption. My body actually recognizes and utilizes the natural ingredients found in Jim's, unlike those synthetic options that don't get fully absorbed. And I don't know about you, but I like things that are healthy for me and also taste good. Every Jim bite is soft, chewy, tangy, and absolutely delicious. I literally forget that I'm taking my vitamins, and I look forward to having it as a post-gym snack every day. Right now, Jim is graciously offering 50% off your first month. Go to dailygym.com/ambition to get 50% off your first order. I feel as if taking care of your body with nutrient-dense whole food ingredients is an amazing amazing form of discipline and will show your internal body how much you love it. So make sure you go to dailygym.com/ambition or use promo code ambition to get 50% off your first order. Thank you, Gym, for being the sponsor of this episode and an amazing supporter of our community. Number 2 is to prioritize self-care. I know you've heard the saying before that you can't pour from an empty cup, but imagine trying to give something to your child, to your husband, to your job, to your growth when you're completely depleted. You have absolutely nothing in your tank, but yet you're trying to go 5 more miles. Self-care can be something as simple as taking a long shower, meditating, journaling, or rubbing some lotion on those heels. Whatever it is that you consider as self-care, take time and prioritize it. Showing your body love, showing up as your best and highest self, just signals to yourself how much you honor your body, how much you love yourself, how grateful you are for another day. Finding just a morsel of me time will fill your tank to go those extra 5 miles for others. Number 3 is to redefine beauty and embrace your body. So you guys, I've been on a fitness journey for a long time. When I say a long time, I think my fitness journey started in elementary school. I have never fully embraced my body. I always felt like it could look like someone else's. I feel like it can be thinner, more taut, more snatched, more perky. Even when it's come to aging, I have often wished that time would stand still. But embracing your body is a decision and a mindset shift that you can start as soon as today. I want you to start by celebrating your body's strength, its resilience, the ability to heal, offer life, to cry, to be broken, to be restored. I want you to take a moment the next time that you get out of the shower, and I want you to pull a really bold move. I want you to open that towel and I want you to look at yourself. I want you to look at your body in a way that you may have never before. I want you to look at your body and thank every single part of your body for what it has done for you. I know that it may sound delusional because you may be saying these words and you might not mean it. You might not be thankful for that pooch. You may not be thankful for that arm fat, but I want you to tell your body, thank you for protecting you. Thank you for the gift of life that you have given. Thank you for the gift of joy that you offer so many individuals. Thank you for my legs that have helped so many individuals on their journey. Thank you for my mind and my heart that offers knowledge and that is always willing to help someone in need. I want you to thank yourself for that chin, the breasts that don't sit where they used to. I want you to be grateful for the way that they sat. Even though it may sound completely delusional, I want you to be grateful for the body that God has gifted you with. We were never made to look just alike. And beauty standards are something that we've created. If we've created this idea, then why can't we undo the negative thoughts that we have? It's up to us to identify the things that we would like to change and to change them. Now, you all know that I believe that if you want to change anything about your body, then change it. Either you can build it or you can buy it. Decide that you're going to be happy with your decisions. Decide that you're going to be happy with your body. Practice body gratitude every single day and watch how it helps you to sink deeper in love with yourself on a daily basis. Number 4 is to heal emotional wounds. Not just because my mom is a therapist, but because my mom is a therapist, I feel as if everyone should go to therapy. You need someone to talk to. Everyone has a wound. Everyone has been hurt, disappointed, have experienced failures or a setback that you felt like was going to take you out. It's time for you to talk to someone. You deserve to let go of the emotional baggage and be free from your past. You've made a mistake. You could have made a better choice. It wasn't your fault. All can be forgiven. All can be accepted. Someone wants to help you, and the help that you need is a phone call away. You know that you need to talk to someone, and if you've ever needed permission to get help, consider this opportunity the permission that you've been seeking. Get the help, heal the wound, love yourself more. You deserve it. And number 5 is to set goals for growth. If you want to reignite your passion and fall deeper in love with yourself, set personal goals that are obtainable, realistic, specific, timely, measurable. Basically the SMART goal methodology. And watch how it makes you feel like you are leveling up in every other area of your life. Set a goal to drink 84 ounces of water a day. Well, the moment that you're able to do it, the moment that you're able to crush that goal and actually drink a gallon, makes you feel like, well, what else can't I do? Setting the personal growth goal of saving X amount of money, paying off a debt, reaching your step goals for the day, starting a new business, establishing the nonprofit, finishing that book you started 4 months ago, or learning something new helps you to feel more confident and actually causes you to experience a high level of self-respect. Being able to string together a sentence in Spanish after taking 5 5 lessons on Duolingo? Baby, you can't tell me nothing. Officially, you're not ready for your pizza vacation. Being able to achieve a goal that you set for yourself causes you to love yourself in a different way. You want to feel unstoppable? You want to become unrecognizable? If you're ready to reinvent yourself and fall in love with yourself again, identify 3 goals that you want to be able to achieve over the next few weeks. Using the SMART goal methodology, break down those goals as detailed as possible. The most important part of your goal is your action plan. Identify a daily action that you're going to take to work towards that goal and allow absolutely nothing to stop you. Watch how this simple act of achieving a goal like taking your vitamins every day, getting in 10,000 steps, or saving an extra $1,000 out of your check every month causes you to respect and love yourself in a way that maybe you haven't experienced your whole life. Oh, honey, I hope that you enjoyed this episode and that you were able to take away areas of your life where you want to be able to fall deeper in love with yourself. I want to thank Jim again for being an amazing sponsor of this episode and a proud supporter of our community. And I pray that you are well and that you are doing something every single day to reach your most ambitious goals.